Sudachi stands as one of Japan's most culturally significant citrus fruits, despite its size and seemingly straightforward flavor profile. While lime, lemon and yuzu dominate international recognition, Sudachi represents a regionally protected identity intertwined deeply with Tokushima's agricultural heritage. The distinction of Sudachi becomes clear when we examine not only its botanical characteristics, but also its socio-economic impact and gastronomic symbolism. Sudachi is primarily cultivated on Shikoku Island, especially within Tokushima Prefecture, a region known historically for sericulture, paper production and aquaculture. Agricultural diversification in the 17th and 18th centuries allowed Tokushima farmers to experiment with new citrus strains, eventually stabilizing what later became registered as Sudachi. Sudachi belongs to the Rutaceae family and is genetically related to yuzu, kabosu and various ancient mandarin-type citrus. Taxonomically, however, Sudachi carries stable phenotypes that express deeper chlorophyll density in peel layers, which explains its prolonged green appearance even post-ripening. The fruit typically weighs between 20 to 45 grams and averages 4 to 5% citric acid concentration, significantly higher than Persian lime. Flavor volatility occurs rapidly upon cutting, caused by exposure of limonoids to oxygen. This volatile aroma duration, approximately 6 minutes, explains the traditional Japanese practice of squeezing Sudachi directly over food at the moment of serving. Throughout Japanese culinary history, Sudachi has been used not as a fruit eaten whole, but as a condiment. In Edo period kitchens, vinegar was expensive and lemon was not widely imported, therefore Sudachi became a functional acidifier. Over time, pairing evolved. Grilled fish, wild-caught ayu, fatty mackerel and even tofu hot pots adopted Sudachi as their balancing element. Washoku cuisine values harmony rather than dominance. Sudachi enhances fat, protein and umami without overshadowing them. Its smaller juice pouch size evaporates flavor quickly, which encourages immediate consumption. Sudachi's global value lies not in table consumption, but in byproduct extraction. The peel contains high concentrations of essential aromatic oils, and industry-grade extraction yields compounds such as geraniol and nerol. These compounds enter beverage production, especially sparkling water and non-alcoholic mixes. In 1970 to 1990, Japan Airlines introduced Sudachi packets in onboard meals due to long-lasting fragrance under pressurized cabin conditions. Airline catering laboratories determined that Sudachi's aromatic oil membrane resisted dehydration longer than lemon slices, which made its airline dominance not just cultural, but scientifically optimized. Sudachi also formed one of the earliest fruit identity branding legislations. In 2007, Tokushima Prefecture introduced regional trademark regulations to define origin, grading and post-harvest inspection. Proper Sudachi exhibits firm skin elasticity, minimal wrinkling, no seed discoloration and deep emerald pigmentation. The price difference between locally certified Sudachi and bulk-grown equivalents can reach 3 to 5x in high-end markets. Economically, Sudachi is not exported at mass scale due to high transport loss. Peel-to-weight ratio increases spoilage susceptibility, and improper humidity levels accelerate essential oil breakdown. Modern logistics now package Sudachi with specialized moisture-preserving paper, but regional consumption still dominates. Gastronomically, Sudachi is experiencing a new creative phase. Fine dining restaurants worldwide have begun applying Sudachi to raw oyster bars, ramen broth finishing, creamy ricotta panels, Italian burrata pairings and ponzu modernizations. Classic ponzu uses vinegar and dashi. Sudachi-focused versions lean on aromatic acidity rather than traditional vinegars. The scientific dimension of Sudachi continues beyond flavor. When studied under food chemistry profiling, Sudachi shows stronger presence of antioxidant polyphenols and flavonoids relative to lemon and lime. Longitudinal harvest experiments demonstrate seasonal variation. Late-season Sudachi develops higher sugar gradient and softer pulp structure. However, early-season Sudachi, harvested before full physiological maturity, is considered superior due to its acidity-aroma balance. Sudachi's cultural connection is strongest not through mass consumer demand, but through symbolic placement at the Japanese dining table. It remains tied to seasonal serving, minimalism, immediacy and respect for fresh ingredients. It represents the philosophy that flavor is not introduced but revealed. Sudachi's journey is ongoing, from ancient Edo kitchens to Michelin tables, from farmers' hands in Tokushima to scientific laboratories, from sashimi platters to non-alcoholic beverage innovation. What appears small has shaped culinary behavior, flavor engineering and cultural continuity.